Good evening, Dr. Praveen Gedam. Good to see you this evening.
Hello, good evening, and thank you for having me here on your NEF forum.
Yes, we are very honored to have you, Praveen Ji. Praveen Ji is IAS Officer 2002 batch, Maharashtra cadre. Also, he's a doctor with MBBS degree, and he's recently went to Harvard to do MPH, which is Masters in Public Health. And so it's really honored to have you, sir, on our program, which is Vision X towards Nashik 10X growth. And you already played a very incredible role as a Nashik Municipal Commissioner in 2015-16 with a very successful Kumbh. And we're also looking forward to having another dynamic and successful Kumbh in coming 2026-27. So again, welcome on the Munch.
Thank you so much for having me here once again.
So I would like to hear your opening remarks, sir, on Nashik, regional growth, Make in Maharashtra, and so look forward to your opening remarks.
I think Nashik is in for very, very bright future. See, this is the era when Indian economy is growing. Maharashtra government has envisioned that we will grow to a 1 trillion economy in next 2 3 years, and for that we have a very, very clear cut strategic plan laid out by the state government as well. And this is also a period when tier 2 and tier 3 cities are going to witness a very rapid and positive type of growth. And Nashik is poised in a very beautiful way. We are very close to the financial capital of India, Mumbai. We have other big neighboring cities like Pune, Ahmedabad, Chhatrapati Sambhajinagar. The new expressway has connected us to Nagpur, and very soon it will connect us to Mumbai as well. We have another expressway coming up. We have India's largest and one of the top 10 ports in the world coming up at Vadhavan, from which Nashik is the nearest big city. We also have a very thriving agriculture and agro-based industry, and obviously Nashik is known for its manufacturing base. Then we also have beautiful nature around. The tourism industry has a lot of potential, and I think this is a very right setting. And going ahead with the Kumbh Mela of 2027, as we are looking towards it, the Kumbh Mela will definitely provide that additional boost by providing that branding to the city at a global scale. So I think we are living in a very exciting time, and I'm very happy to be here once again and contribute my bit for the development of this region.
Sir, we're glad to hear all the great things you just mentioned about the city of Nashik, the state, and the country itself, India, under the leadership of Chief Minister Fadnavis ji and also our Prime Minister Narendra ji Modi. And just incredible. And we're really glad to have you again back in Nashik in your second tenure. So, Praveen ji, your journey from being a medical doctor MBBS in Nagpur to moving on to IAS, Indian Administrative Services, and then after some career of 20 years, you went to US to the best university in the world, Harvard School in the US, to pursue your MPH. How has been your journey, and why the switch of career from a doctor, which we need anyways, to becoming IAS officer, which we also need very much?
First of all, I must say that I was very happy and content to be a doctor. It's a very exciting field, very satisfying and fulfilling. And I was enjoying my life as a doctor. I was doing residency in orthopedic surgery as well. However, what I noticed that as a doctor, I would treat one patient at a time. But this field, the civil service and particularly the Indian administrative service, provides such a broad canvas. Just to give you an example, when I was CEO Zilla Parishad of Latur,
Yeah.
when I noticed the public health conditions, and we had several indicators to notice where we are. One such indicator was a percentage of deliveries which are done in hospitals. We call it institutional
Yes.
delivery. And back in 2006, when I joined them, it was 48% only. So more than half of deliveries were taking place at home. And we had several interventions, a series of them over a 3 year period, and we increased that percentage to 93 94%.
Wow,
So
incredible.
that's the difference I was looking for while switching the career. And it is not only in the health. This is just one area which is somehow closely related with my educational background, that is MBBS.
Yeah.
I was, for example, in Dharashiv district. That time we undertook a special drive in a mission mode
Mm-hmm.
to create new roads reaching to various farms, fields. We call it Pandan Raste in Marathi,
Yes.
so that farmers can approach their fields, they can take their tractor, they can take out their produce. And we created almost 2200 kilometers of road out of public contribution. And that time it was recently launched Manarega scheme. So all these areas where I can work right now, I think that was a key factor when I decided to switch my career from medicine to public administration.
It's incredible, and the contribution. So I'm also wanted to cover a little bit of Harvard. Of course, it's one of the most prestigious school in the world, and with the Fulbright scholarship that you were able to get there, you also received the Tata scholarship, and you chose to go for that higher education to Harvard Business School, where you did masters in public health. What were some of the key learnings from a different era in the United States that you can tell us about?
See, the one reason I always thought of moving abroad for higher education, in fact, I see the whole life as a learning experience. It's not that with the MBBS degree in my hand that education came to an end. I entered IAS, it was a start of new education experience, learning about the society, development, economy, politics, and all that.
Yeah.
And I moved from district to district, city to city, and finally at the state level, couple of postings. Then I went to Government of India to broaden my canvas, learn at the national level. And I must say that I learned, and every stage I had a new perspective, new knowledge, new insights. But then I thought I must also take a formal academic break, a proper
Absolutely.
classroom or campus teaching. And why not do it in the best university in the world, where the best brains in the world come under the one roof, where you can learn from the global best practices. So I chose to go to Harvard to pursue public health. And not only public health, I also did several courses. I did courses in urban design from the
Yes.
Graduate School of Design of Harvard, their architecture school. I did a course in supply chain from Harvard Business School. I did a course in, I had a lot of sessions in AI and ML from Massachusetts Institute of Technology, the MIT, and also those related with policy from Harvard Kennedy School. So
Wow.
I saw it, I took this as an opportunity to broaden my perspective, learn about what's going on elsewhere in the world, so that I can come back to India and implement it in the field once again.
Absolutely. And we're very glad to have you back, in that too, in our loving city of Nashik. So we're very fortunate to have you back. So on that front, you had several positions in districts Solapur, Usmanabad, and Latur before coming to Nashik. So I just wanted to ask you any one successful drive or mission that you had in each of these cities which changed the life of the people there. That's something you are proud of, the citizens are proud of. If you can share a couple of these examples, that would be really great.
One very key initiative was taken by me as the chairman of Tulja Bhavani Temple Trust, and
Yeah,
we know that Tulja Bhavani is Kuldevat of
absolutely.
many Maharashtrians, very important pilgrimage place. Lakhs of pilgrims come there, and on the Navratri day, many lakh come on one day. So we developed a proper darshan system, proper water supply, sanitation, transportation, parking, the accommodation arrangements in several dharmashalas, and so many things were done in Turzapur. That is again very close to my heart. I was also district collector of Solapur during very tough time. Summer of 2013, we had a very severe drought condition, and the Solapur district, we had to supply water through 650 plus tankers. But we used this opportunity to desilt the water reservoirs
Mm-hmm.
all over the district,
District,
because they were
okay.
dry, and that was the right time to start desilting. And we also did a lot of water conservation and soil conservation works. and we called it Jalayukt Gav that time.
तो सर इट्स इन्क्रेडिबल कॉन्ट्रीब्युशन. आणि याच्यातलं एक कळतं का बा तुम्ही जर मनात ठाणलं तर यू कॅन चेंज द माउंटन और यू कॅन मूव द माउंटन. तर तुमचं जे सोलापूरचं एक्झाम्पल आहे, लातूरचं आहे, उस्मानाबादचं आहे, तुळजा भवानीचं आहे, आणि आपल्या एक शिक्षणावर तुम्ही एक फोकस केला, इन्फ्रास्ट्रक्चरवर फोकस केला, सिस्टमॅटिक अप्रोच टू द बिग वेन्यूज लाईक तुळजा भवानी टेम्पल, हे सगळं तुम्ही केलं आणि जो चेंज निर्माण केला ते आजही तिकडचे सगळे लोक तुमच्या नावाने आठवण करतात. आणि तो एक फीडबॅक आहे का बा आपण असा चेंज सिस्टीममध्ये आणून ते नेहमी लक्षात ठेवात. ते लोकांचा फीडबॅकबद्दल तुमची काय प्रतिक्रिया आहे? तुम्हाला कसं वाटतं याच्याबद्दल?
नाही, लोकांचं प्रेम आहे आणि त्यांचं चांगुलपण आहे ते मला आठवतात. खरं म्हणजे हे सगळं होऊ शकलं त्याच्यात त्या लोकांचं पण खूप कॉन्ट्रीब्युशन आहे. आणि मला वाटतं की हे खूप म्हणजे ही समाधान, मला ह्याचं फार जास्त समाधान आहे की नोकरीत आल्यानंतर सर्वात जास्त काय चांगलं आहे तर आपण हे असं एक कॉन्ट्रीब्युशन करू शकतो समाजासाठी, आणि समाजही त्याला चांगल्या पद्धतीची पावती देतं.
तुम्ही त्या लोकांचा माइंडसेट चेंज करून फार चांगल्या सिस्टीम्स आणल्यात. तर माइंडसेट चेंज करण्यामध्ये तुम्ही सगळ्यांना बरोबर घेतलं. अजून तुम्हाला याच्यात चेंज करण्यासाठी काय काय प्रयत्न करावे लागलेत?
चेंज हा असा सहज होत नाही,
हां,
पण मला वाटतं तो फार कठीणही नाही. फक्त चेंज होत असताना प्रत्येक घटकाला, प्रत्येक स्टेकहोल्डरला काय त्याचा तोटा किंवा फायदा होणार आहे त्याचा आपण एक व्यवस्थित जर विचार केला तर समोरच्या माणसाला विरोध होण्याची जी शक्यता असते कुठल्याही एका विशिष्ट घटकाकडून किंवा एखाद्या ग्रुपकडून, त्याचा कुठला तरी एक इंटरेस्ट हर्ट होत असतो, पण कदाचित त्याचा एक मोठा फायदा पण होणार असू शकतो. म्हणजे मला आठवतंय की धाराशिव जिल्ह्यामध्ये आम्ही कॉपी मुक्ती अभियान केलं. तर 86% निकाल होता कॉपी मुक्तीच्या आधी, आणि 10वीच्या परीक्षेमध्ये आम्ही खूप कठोर अंमलबजावणी केली. तो अक्षरशः 43% आला, म्हणजे अर्ध्यापेक्षा जास्त मुलं त्याच्यामध्ये फेल झाली. पण त्याला समाजाकडून खूपच सकारात्मक प्रतिसाद मिळाला, त्याला विरोध नाही झाला. आणि त्याच्यानंतर ती मुलं म्हणायची, त्यांचे पालक म्हणायचे की तुमच्यामुळे आम्ही शिकायला लागलो, पण त्याच्यात अर्थातच त्यांनी स्वतः तो चेंज ॲक्सेप्ट केला, हे जास्त महत्त्वाचं आहे. त्याच्यामुळे आपण जेव्हा कुठल्याही पद्धतीचा बदल घडवण्याचा प्रयत्न करतो तेव्हा त्यांना विश्वासात घेऊन त्यांना जर समजावून सांगितलं तर ते ऐकतात, असा माझा सर्वसाधारण अनुभव आहे. एक 5-10% असू शकतात ते शेवटपर्यंत ऐकत नाही, पण मग त्याच्यासाठीच शासन आहे, त्याच्यासाठीच शासनाने आणि कायद्याने आम्हाला अधिकार दिले आहेत की त्याचा आपण वेळप्रसंगी कठोरपणे कारवाईसुद्धा केली पाहिजे. आणि मग शेवटी जे बहुजनांच्या सर्वांच्या हितांचं आहे त्याची अंमलबजावणी केली पाहिजे.
व्हेरी नाईस. चेंजिंग द कम्युनिटीज, चेंजिंग द पीपल्स लाईव्स विथ द पॉझिटिव्ह माइंडसेट, टेकिंग देम ऑन बोर्ड अँड बिल्डिंग द नेशन. सर, फार चांगलं तुम्ही हे कव्हर केलं. तर तुम्ही दिल्लीमध्ये फार चांगलं काम केलं. जी आमच्या प्रधानमंत्र्यांची जी मोदी साहेबांची एक योजना होती, आयुष्यमान भारत योजना हेल्थबद्दल, ती तुम्ही योजनाचा उद्देश काय होता, त्याचं इम्प्लिमेंटेशन कसं केलं आणि त्याच्यामुळे आपल्या इंडियात काय फरक पडला? हाऊ इट हॅज इम्पॅक्टेड द लाईव्स ऑफ पीपल?
मला वाटते ही आयुष्मान भारत प्रधानमंत्री जन आरोग्य योजना ही खूपच क्रांतिकारी योजना आहे. आपण लक्षात घेतलं पाहिजे की भारतामध्ये हेल्थकेअरमध्ये इन्फ्रास्ट्रक्चर म्हणजे पायाभूत सुविधामध्ये एक मोठी गॅप आहे, आणि ती गॅप भरून काढायला शासकीय किंवा पब्लिक सेक्टरमध्ये त्याला काही कालावधी लागणार आहे. त्याच्यामुळे ज्यांच्याकडे पेमेंट करण्याची कॅपॅसिटी नाही अशा लोकांना खाजगी दवाखान्यामध्ये जाऊन ट्रीटमेंट घेण्याची सुविधा सरकारी पैशातून उपलब्ध करून देणे, याच्यासाठी यंत्रणा उभारणे, हे काम सुदैवाने माझ्याकडे आलं होतं, आमच्या टीमकडे आलं होतं. आणि ते करत असताना मग आम्हाला खूप एक्झरसाईज करावा लागला. म्हणजे आता आपण खाजगी दवाखान्यात गेलो तर त्याचं बिल किती येणार, मग त्याचं पेमेंट सरकारला करायचं आहे. त्याच्यामुळे त्याची एक सिस्टम टाकावी लागली की जवळपास एक काही हजार प्रकारच्या ट्रीटमेंट, त्याला किती पेमेंट करायचं, खूप मोठा अभ्यास करून ते ठरवावं लागलं. मग त्याच्यासाठी आपल्याला हॉस्पिटल्स हजारोच्या संख्येने पूर्ण भारतामध्ये ऑनबोर्ड करायचे होते. मग त्याच्यासाठी निकष ठरवायचे होते, प्रोसेस ठरवायची होती. आणि त्याच्यानंतर ह्या सर्व बेनिफिशरीज आहेत. म्हणजे आता असं ठरलं होतं की जवळपास भारतातल्या 54 कोटी लोकांना ही सुविधा उपलब्ध करून द्यायची आहे. मग त्या सर्व 54 कोटी लोकांपर्यंत त्यांना ओळखून त्यांच्यापर्यंत पोहोचणं, त्यांना ते कार्ड देणं, हे सर्व काम होतं. तर एक खूप एक्साइटिंग काम होतं आणि सर्व राज्य सरकारांच्या सोबत येऊन, म्हणजे मी भारत सरकारमध्ये होतो त्यावेळी, आणि सर्व राज्यांची सरकारं आणि जिल्हा स्तरावरील यंत्रणा या सर्वांच्या सोबतीने आम्ही हे सगळं करू शकलो. आणि दररोज आज कित्येक हजार पेशंट देशाच्या कानाकोपऱ्यामध्ये या योजनेच्या मार्फत, यांची स्वतःची पेईंग कॅपॅसिटी नाही असे पेशंट खाजगी दवाखान्यात जातात, शासकीय दवाखान्यात जातात आणि पाहिजे ते उपचार त्याच्यातनं घेऊ शकतात.
सर 54 करोड लोक म्हणजे 54 करोड्स, दस ऑलमोस्ट 1/3 ऑफ इंडियाज पॉप्युलेशन और मोर.
आणि ही जगातली शासनाने स्पॉन्सर केलेली सर्वात मोठी आरोग्याची योजना आहे.
How is it going now? It's been now many years since this was implemented. So what is the feedback? How is the success?
मला वाटतं याच्यामध्ये मी सर्वसाधारणपणे याला खूप सक्सेसफुल असं म्हणेल, पण याच्यामध्ये अजूनही इम्प्रूव्हमेंट करण्याचा भरपूर स्कोप आहे. काय होतं की नवीन नवीन उपचार पद्धती येत असतात. इनफॅक्ट कोविडच्या काळामध्ये नवीन आजारसुद्धा आला. मला आठवतं त्यावेळेस आम्हाला फटाफट त्या कोविडच्या ट्रीटमेंटचे नवीन पॅकेजेस आणि त्याचे दर ठरवावे लागले होते, त्याचा वेगळा अभ्यास करावा लागला होता. त्याच्यामुळे हे एव्हर इव्हॉल्विंग, एव्हर डेव्हलपिंग असा फील्ड आहे. नवीन येणारे उपचार पद्धती, नवीन येणारी औषधं त्याला इन्क्लूड करत राहणे, मग महागाईचा रेट वाढत असतो त्याच्यामुळे ते दर वाढवत राहणे, हॉस्पिटल्स ऑनबोर्ड करत राहणे. दुर्दैवाने बऱ्याच ठिकाणी काही गैरप्रकार होतात, म्हणजे ट्रीटमेंट न करता पैसे घेण्याचे वगैरे प्रकार असे येतात. मग त्याच्यासाठी सिस्टम्स डेव्हलप करत राहणे. त्याच्यामध्ये आम्ही AI आणि MLचा खूप वापर केला की जे बिल्स आहेत त्याला कम्प्युटराईज पद्धतीने कसं छाननी होईल जास्तीत जास्त. तर याच्यामध्ये इम्प्रूव्हमेंटचा पण स्कोप आहे. पण जे काही काम झालं आहे मला वाटते ते एक अभूतपूर्व आणि मोठं काम झालेलं आहे. इतक्या मोठ्या प्रमाणावरती जगामध्ये कुठे काम झालेलं नाही इतक्या कमी कालावधीमध्ये, आणि ह्याचा आम्हाला आनंद आहे.
नाही, मी बघितलं तुम्ही जो नंबर सांगितला 54 करोड, अमेरिकेची लोकसंख्या 27 करोड आहे, त्याच्या आसपास आहे. तर आपली हेल्थ पॉलिसी आज
जगातला
सगळ्यात
वन ऑफ द बिग देश,
डेव्हलप्ड नेशन आणि
आहे.
हो, आणि आपली पॉलिसी ट्वाइस द पॉप्युलेशन ऑफ अमेरिका हॅज रिच्ड. The incredible work, congratulations on that front. Really, really amazing to see that somebody who comes from Nagpur, who's worked in Nashik and rural Maharashtra, has done such an incredible job working under the PMO and having this policy. Amazing job. So,
Thank you.
Congratulations to you. Sir, so I have one interesting questions from innovators, from the citizens, from the startup companies and everybody in the industry. You deal with the masses. You are dealing with millions of people, crores of people across the spectrum. तर त्याच्यात तुमची जी डिसिजन मेकिंग आहे इन द व्हेरियस इश्यूज, हाऊ डू यू अप्रोच डिसिजन मेकिंग अँड दॅट इज इन द इंटरेस्ट ऑफ द कम्युनिटीज? इट्स व्हेरी कॉम्प्लेक्स.
Actually, it is very complex and very difficult to define. It's like asking a doctor, how do you diagnose something? It's very complex. You have to take a very systemic view. You have to see respiratory system, cardiovascular system, and symptoms and signs and past history and so on and so forth. And now multiply this with the dimension that is there when you move from an individual to a society. इंडिव्हिज्युअली त्या याचा ॲनालिसिस डीपमध्ये जाऊन केल्याशिवाय आपण निर्णय घेऊ शकत नाही. म्हणजे मी एक 2-4 उदाहरणं जशी मला आठवतील तसं बोलत जातो. एक खूप दुर्दैवी घटना मला आठवते. धाराशिव जिल्ह्यामध्ये असताना शाळेकरी मुलं, एक 4-5 मुलं, एक बोट उलटून पाण्यात पडली आणि त्यांचा अत्यंत दुर्दैवी मृत्यू झाला. आणि त्याच्यानंतर त्या गावच्या लोकांनी रस्त्यावर येऊन आंदोलन केलं. 3 तास पुणे हैदराबाद हायवे ब्लॉक होता. आणि मग त्यांना दोष देणार का मी? म्हणजे विषय असा आहे की त्यांच्या मागण्या कुठंतरी विसरल्यासारखं झालं होतं आणि त्यांना ती फिलिंग आली होती. त्यांची मागणी फार सोपी होती, पूल पाहिजे होता. मग त्यांच्याशी मला वाटते हार्ट टू हार्ट खरा संवाद साधणे आणि जितकं शक्य आहे तेवढंच अश्युरन्स करणे, म्हणजे खोटं काही वेळ मारून नेण्यासाठी बोलू नये, अशा पद्धतीची भूमिका माझी साधारणपणे राहते. म्हणजे ओव्हर कमिट करू नये. तर मी थोडा वरिष्ठांशी चर्चा करून अंदाज घेतला थोडंसं की हे बांधणं शक्य होणार आहे का? हो. मग त्यांना शब्द दिला, हात जोडले, त्यांना रिक्वेस्ट केली. पण मुद्दा असा आहे की ही एक इमोशनल घटना झाली.
Oh,
मी दिल्लीत होतो, रेल्वे मंत्रालयामध्ये माननीय मंत्री महोदयांचा खाजगी सचिव होतो. त्यावेळेस मला
गोयल
नॅशनल
साहेब,
लेवलच्या
गोयल साहेबांबरोबर.
गोयल साहेबांसोबत, तेव्हा वेगळ्या पद्धतीचं एक डिसिजन मेकिंग असायचं. मग तिथे आपल्याला कुठल्या रेल्वे गाड्या कुठं थांबवायच्या, कुठं नाही थांबवायच्या, म्हणजे निगेटिव्ह डिसिजन पण असतात. मग नवीन आपल्याला काही सरकते जिने असतात, एस्केलेटर्स, त्याचा निर्णय घ्यायचा होता. असे बरेच आहेत. मग ते प्रत्येक ठिकाणी आपल्याला ना, आता त्या ठिकाणी बसून असं इंडिव्हिज्युअल आपल्याला कनेक्ट नाही करता येत. दिल्लीमध्ये बसून जर नवीन गाड्या कुठं सुरू करायच्या, नवीन रेल्वे स्टेशन कुठले घ्यायचे डेव्हलपमेंटला, मग त्याच्यासाठी डिसिजन मेकिंगसाठी डेटा ड्रिव्हन डिसिजन मेकिंग, म्हणजे तुम्ही डेटा घ्या, त्या भागातली गरज काय आहे त्याला असं नकाशावर प्लॉट करा, त्या भागाची लोकसंख्या असेल, प्रवाशांची संख्या असेल, फुटफॉल असेल, ह्या सगळ्या गोष्टीचा, आणि मग त्या पद्धतीने डिसिजन मेकिंग करा. मला वाटते अजून एक उदाहरण मी देऊ इच्छितो, ते म्हणजे डिजिटल हेल्थ मिशन. तुम्ही स्टार्टअप्सचा विषय काढल्यामुळे तो बोलतो मुद्दाम मी. ते डिजिटल हेल्थ मिशन करताना सगळी डिजिटल सिस्टम शासनाने करणे आणि तुम्हाला म्हणणे की हे वापरा, म्हणजे असं बरेच वेळा होतं. बऱ्याच गोष्टी 100% गव्हर्नमेंट, तर एक स्ट्रॅटेजिक डिसिजन घेण्यात आला की सरकार जे आहे ते पब्लिक गुड जे असते, डिजिटल पब्लिक गुड, ते बनवेल. म्हणजे आधार नंबर आहेत सगळ्यांना दिलेले सरकारने, तशा पद्धतीचा हेल्थ आय डी, ज्याला आता आपण आभा म्हणतो, आभा नंबर द्यायचा, आणि एक UPIच्या प्लॅटफॉर्मसारखा प्लॅटफॉर्म बनवायचा.
अच्छा.
पण पुढच्या ज्या डेव्हलपमेंट्स आहे त्या स्टार्टअप्सला करू द्यायच्या, आणि ही जी सगळी झालेली डेव्हलपमेंट आहे ती पब्लिक डोमेनमध्ये टाकायची. म्हणजे हे सगळे सोर्स कोड आणि सगळे सर्वांना उपलब्ध करून द्यायचे. आणि मग भारतामध्ये जे खूप थ्रायव्हिंग स्टार्टअप इकोसिस्टम आहे त्यांना एनकरेज करून, त्यांना पुढे येऊन की बघा हे डॉक्टर्सची रजिस्ट्री आहे, याच्यामध्ये तुम्ही, त्याला API म्हणतात संगणकीय भाषेमध्ये, ॲप्लिकेशन प्रोग्रामिंग इंटरफेस, APIच्या थ्रू तुम्ही आमच्या ह्या प्लॅटफॉर्ममध्ये इंटिग्रेट होऊ शकता, आणि तुम्हाला जे प्रॉडक्ट मार्केटमध्ये ऑफर करायचं आहे, जसं UPIच्या वर फोनपे, गुगल पे आणि पेटीएम हे सगळे आलेत, आणि हे सगळे प्रॉडक्ट्स उपलब्ध झाले, त्याच्यामुळे एक इकोसिस्टम तयार होते. तर मला वाटतं एक खाजगी क्षेत्र आणि सरकारी क्षेत्र यांचं एक चांगल्या पद्धतीने सिनर्जिस्टिक पद्धतीने जर आपण एकत्र आणलं पॉलिसीमध्ये, अशी मला वाटते प्रत्येक डिसिजन मेकिंग ही त्या कंटेक्स्टनुसार असते. मग डेटा बघायचा, नागरिकांच्या मागण्या काय त्या बघायच्या, अँड हॅव put your soul into, heart and soul into your work.
Yes.
And of course brain also.
Yeah, absolutely.
That is the key. It's very difficult question to answer, but
but very well covered. You said reach out to the people, do what is possible and doable in the best interest of the people, and then along with that use the technology to reach out to the masses in a practical way. Sir, you were municipal commissioner and in charge of 2015 Kumbh, which was very successful in terms of the safety, security, sanitation, infrastructure, so on and so forth. As compared to the one before, where we had failures, including accidental death, so on and so forth. So, what were the key challenges in 2015 Kumbh, and what were the key factors in the success of Kumbh?
I remember joining in November 2014, and the Kumbh was slated to be in August 2015. So it was a very short time. The challenge was basically obviously of time, and I think we succeeded largely because I must say here that we had a very good team of officers and staff working together with Nashik citizens, who worked totally in sync with each other, knowing very well. So what we did, obviously all the things that you do for a proper aggressive and very professional project management, which you learn in IIMs and Harvards. So we deployed all those tools. We had very stiff timelines, and the detailing was done to the minutest possible level. So when you say that we have successful Kumbh, that means we didn't have any injury, any death, any missing person. Kumbh is known for missing persons. Then not a single outbreak of any disease. So how did we ensure? It was very clean Kumbh. So everything was detailed to such minute aspects. Just to give you an example, when we said that we will have 20,000 temporary toilets erected all over the city, these are other than those who are 11,000 in the Sadhugram. So these 20,000 toilets, every single location
Yeah.
was mapped meticulously after thinking where will people stop for relieving themselves.
Yes.
Every group of 5 or 10 such toilets was manned in 3 shifts
Yeah.
by those sanitation workers. We had the planning done to that level, that the name of sanitation worker, his or her mobile number, what is the water tanker number which will provide water to that particular toilet,
Wow.
its number, its driver's number, cleaner's number, their mobile names, from where that tanker will fill the water,
Yeah.
that particular water tank location, who operates that water tank, wallman,
Yes.
his name and number,
Wow.
all this detailing. And this is only about toilets. So you think like this for every single sector. You think like this for fire and emergency system, you think like this for construction of roads, then medical services, and so on, so solid waste disposal, and so on and so forth. So I think micro planning and working as a team was a very important factor that helped us achieve this goal of successful event free Kumbh Mela.
And everybody I talked to, and of course I was here at that time. So the 2015 Kumbh met or exceeded the expectations. It was outstanding because absolutely no incident. So what were the top 3 learnings that we can take it forward? That you can think of. Hey, these things worked really well, and we're going to carry it forward to the next Kumbh.
Yeah, in fact, I'll tell you both ways, what worked well and what we can improve also.
Yeah.
So what worked well, obviously, is a very, very detailed planning, micro planning or a nano planning,
Okay.
and sticking to the timelines and working by breaking silos. That's a very big
Silos.
problem in government.
Yeah.
The PWD doesn't know what is water supply department doing. The health department is not aware what fire and emergency department is doing.
Yeah.
So that was another key learning in 2015 Kumbh, and we are following the same model of having weekly meeting where everybody knows what is being done by the other party, and the information flows. So these are some positives.
Absolutely.
I think there are a couple of things which we can do better.
Mm.
I think we could have involved citizens even more. I remember taking the corporation taking a drive of cleaning a Godavari, sanitation, engaging with thousands of volunteers. But I think we would like to take citizen engagement at even higher level this time.
Great. Sir, तुमचं टेन्युअर ॲज अ म्युन्सिपल कमिशनर ऑफ नाशिक शॉर्ट बट व्हेरी स्वीट होतं. 2 वर्ष तुम्ही नाशिकला होते, कुंभ सक्सेसफुल केला, फार योजना आणल्या तुम्ही नाशिकला. अँड तर त्याच्याबद्दल एक प्रश्न हा होता का, तुमचे काय फेवरेट लिगेसी प्रोजेक्ट्स होते नाशिकला त्यावेळेला ॲज अ म्युन्सिपल कमिशनर तुम्ही इम्प्लिमेंट केले, त्याचा फायदा अजूनही आमच्या जनतेला आज भेटत आहे, असे 1-2 प्रोजेक्ट तुम्ही सांगा दॅट एव्हरीबडी नोज अबाउट.
कुंभचं प्लॅनिंग करताना मला आठवते की आम्ही टेक्नॉलॉजीचा वापर फार करायला लागलो होतो.
हां.
त्यावेळेस इतकी ॲडव्हान्स नव्हती 2014, 15, 16मध्ये. असं वन स्टॉप सोल्युशन असलेलं एक मोबाईल ॲप बनवायचं नाशिकच्या नागरिकांसाठी, की ज्याच्यामध्ये नागरिक आपली घंटागाडी कुठं आहे ते बघू शकतील, त्यांची जी काही तक्रार आहे, रस्त्यावर फांदी पडलेली आहे, कचरा पडलेला आहे, किंवा मग काही स्ट्रे डॉग्सचा प्रॉब्लेम आहे, ते तक्रारी टाकू शकतील, ग्रेव्हान्स रिट्रेसल होऊ शकेल, संवाद साधता येईल, अशा पद्धतीचं मग आम्ही ते ॲप डेव्हलप केलं. मला आठवतं त्यावेळेस त्याला लॉन्च केलं, आणि ते 1 महिन्यामध्ये 50,000 डाउनलोड्स होते. मला आठवतं अजून. ते मी आता परत बऱ्याच दिवसांनी आलो, ते अजूनही NMC कनेक्ट नावाने वापरलं जातं. मला आठवते मी दिल्लीत असताना त्याला वापरून बघितलं होतं आणि तक्रार टाकून बघितली होती. तर समोरच्या व्यक्तीचा फोन आला होता की ही तक्रार बघितली आम्हाला, पण लोकेशन दिल्लीचं दिसतं कसं काय. त्याच्यामुळे मला ते
So
चालू
it
आहे
confirm it's
सिस्टम.
working.
हां,
Oh,
द
very
सिस्टम इज
nice.
वर्किंग. आणि तो एक वेगळा आनंद असतो की आपण गेल्यानंतर सिस्टम चालली,
चालली.
तो एक खूप मोठा आनंद असतो. अशा बऱ्याच नंतर बिल्डिंग परमिशन्स आम्ही ऑनलाईन टाकायला सुरुवात केली होती. त्याच्यानंतर मग अर्थातच रेरा नावाचा कायदा आला, त्याच्यात
Oh,
बरेचसे ते मुद्दे कव्हर झाले. तर एक खूप चांगले अनुभव आहेत मागच्या टेन्युअरचे,
wow.
आणि तो एक आनंद देणारी गोष्ट आहे.
Sir, thanks for covering the very successful Kumbh of 2015, which was amazing and world-class successful execution of the project. Ata, we will move on to the upcoming Kumbh of 2026-2027. The whole state and the whole country and beyond the country, everybody is excited about this project. So, what are the various implementation plans and strategy for the upcoming Kumbh, and how you are going about that from learning from the last Kumbh?
So, as I said, we take this as a Kumbh plus strategy, not only a Kumbh strategy.
Yeah.
It's a Kumbh plus strategy.
Wow.
The projects requiring more time to execute are particularly projects such as highways.
Yeah.
So these are also about to start very soon, so that the road connectivity improves.
Yeah.
At the same time, whatever crowd control measures are required by having proper augmentation at railway station, airports, all these things are on plan. Then there are several other projects, like we expect much bigger crowd this time, so new ghats maybe.
What is the
So
expectation on the crowd? 10 crores, 15 crores? What is the number?
it's very difficult to predict honestly, and because of Prayagraj, the bar is very high now.
Why? Okay.
But it is definitely in crores. It's not
Okay.
in lakhs or millions. So we have started all those projects which require a particular time to execute. Then there are projects which require much lesser time. For example, installation of toilets. No?
Yeah.
So I think we are on track. But as I said, that plus component is also very important. This is an opportunity for Nashik region to be developed as a hub for religious tourism,
Yeah.
which will bring a lot of tourists, a lot of bhaviks, and help the local economy grow, the local people prosper. So we have Nashik. In addition to Nashik, we have obviously the most very important Trambakeshwar, Shirdi, Shani Shingnapur,
Yeah.
Saptashrungi. So
Wow.
what we are doing is basically looking forward to the development of this whole circuit
Yeah.
as a part of Kumbh Mela project. And we see this as an opportunity that not only during Kumbh and during the next Kumbh, but the intervening period of 11-12 years also, tourists should continue to come. So the project plan revolves around this.
Yeah.
The other plus component is to use this opportunity, as I said, to brand Nashik. So we have NIMA Index and IMA events every year here.
Yeah.
So government look forward to collaborate with the local industry to project Nashik as a great investment destination, which it is, at a very global scale, to attract investment, to bring new industry, the new mother industry, ancillary industry, bring jobs. Basically, that is the idea that is going, and we are planning towards that. And with the help of all the local industry, the citizens, the media, and the entrepreneurs, we hope to make this as a economic powerhouse.
Absolutely. And sir, how is the implementation progress so far? And I'm sure you plan to complete all of the pending projects, including the airport expansion, the railway station expansion, infrastructure on time. So how has been the progress? Are you happy about the progress? Anything that of a concern to you and to the citizens of Nashik in terms of the implementation before we start the Kumbh?
I would like to assure citizens of Nashik that before anything is seen on the ground, there is a lot of background exercise which is done on the table, in the chambers, in meetings.
Yeah.
And I think that is going on well. So just because you are not seeing the laborers working on the ground constructing, say, road, It doesn't mean that nothing is happening.
Yes.
We have had like last 5-6 months into planning. Planning is key, as I said. So we spent this time in identifying stretches of roads, preparing plans, estimates, and soon the tenders will be floated. So I just want to assure you that things are on as per the timeline, and we hope to complete it just before say June of 2027, right, well in time.
Yeah.
Obviously we are using this opportunity also for some other projects which I mentioned, for example having a multimodal station at railway station.
Station. Absolutely.
So now that project cannot be completed. It's a project of 4, 5, 6 years, right? But we are taking this opportunity to get it started,
Yeah.
so that we have some work done and then the remaining work is completed. So just want to assure the citizens of Nashik and Trambakeshwar that we are on track, and we hope to have a very successful Kumbh once again.
No, great, sir. I had heard the rumors that we were not on track. So it's good to get that assurance from you and from the government. There is a lot of work being done behind the doors, in the offices, in the planning and the strategy. So on that front, I have a little bit of other question. With all these developments, with the funds coming from the government for the development of the city, we have a lot of SMEs, small companies, big companies, medium-sized companies, and everybody wants to be part of this Kumbh as well as get some projects that will change their lives in terms of the economical development. So how can the SMEs be a part of this progress? How can they bid for these tenders, and how can they be successful in getting some projects? What is the process? Can you elaborate with?
Yes, I think we should see this as not as infrastructure approach, but an ecosystem approach.
Yeah.
So whatever government will do
Yeah.
will be basically to create an ecosystem, and a particular infrastructure is just a backbone of that ecosystem. So when we talk about a project, let us say Ramkalpat,
Yes.
so it has very specific components: development of that area, improving facade, renovating temples, creating a beautiful, pleasant tourism experience, and so on and so forth. And that project will be given to a particular contractor based on a very competitive, fair, low price based bidding. But that's not the end of it. Obviously, those who are keen to participate in tenders and do the work directly with the government, and that's one way of doing it. But I think you have to look much beyond that. We may get, let us say, we hope that we get some big industries here, but then there is an ancillary ecosystem which develops around that industry,
Around that industry, right?
to which the local citizens must keep looking towards. We have a series of hackathons. We already had 2 hackathons in collaboration with MIT, and we call it Kumbhathon, where startups came, and we are very happy to guide them. The Sahyadri is doing a great job in hosting the Digital Impact Square, which is an offshoot of 2015 Kumbh, where startups are getting nurtured, and we see some good companies and some good products coming out of it. So I think competing for government contracts is definitely encouraged. We encourage everybody to participate depending on their skill set and capabilities, but you have to also think in much wider way.
Yes.
I remember in railways that 1 rupee invested in railway by government, that 1 rupee contract, it generates an economy of 5 rupees. So let's look towards 5x experience rather than 1x.
And we're talking, Nashik towards the 10x, so it's in line.
Yes.
सर, एक तुमच्या हृदयाच्या जवळचा प्रश्न आहे. तर आपल्या ह्या अपकमिंग कुंभमध्ये इन्क्लुडिंग आर्टिफिशियल इंटेलिजन्स, काय काय टेक्नॉलॉजीज तुम्ही वापर करणार आहे? ड्रोन्स, सो ऑन अँड सो फोर्थ, अँड दॅट विल इम्पॅक्ट द एव्हरीथिंग, द इन्फ्रास्ट्रक्चर, द सेफ्टी, सिक्युरिटी, हायजीन, सो ऑन अँड सो फोर्थ, द एफिशियन्सी. काय टेक्नॉलॉजीज तुम्ही विचार करतायत वर्किंग विथ द स्टार्टअप्स?
म्हणजे आम्ही यावेळेस जवळपास 4000 CCTV कॅमेरे इन्स्टॉल करून त्याचं व्हिडिओ फीड घेऊन त्याच्यावरती AI/ML बेस्ड ॲनालिटिक्स वापरून मग गर्दी किती आहे, मग कुठल्या ठिकाणी कोणी संशयास्पद हालचाली करत आहे का, कुठली वस्तू ठेवून पळाला आहे का, अशा सगळ्या पद्धतीचे त्याच्यात अलर्ट्स आणि ट्रिगर्स टाकून आम्ही ती एक यंत्रणा उभारत
व्हेरी
आहोत.
गुड.
हा एक भाग झाला. दुसरं म्हणजे मी एक राज्य शासनाच्या कमिटीवर पण आहे की GISचा वापर करून जेवढा आपण इन्फ्रास्ट्रक्चर आणि सुविधा क्रिएट करतोय त्याला एक इन्फ्रास्ट्रक्चर ID महाराष्ट्र सरकार देणार आहे.
हो.
तर तो एक ज्याला लेअर म्हणतात GIS मध्ये, जिओग्राफिकल इन्फॉर्मेशन सिस्टमची लेयर्स क्रिएट करणे आणि कदाचित होपफुली भविष्यामध्ये ती इन्फॉर्मेशन पब्लिक डोमेनमध्ये टाकली. त्याला सिटी स्टॅक असा शब्द वापरतात, जसं इंडिया म्हणजे IT भाषेमध्ये सिटी स्टॅक किंवा डिस्ट्रिक्ट स्टॅक. तर त्याचा वापर करून, त्या नॉलेजचा वापर करून, आज काय होतंय की खूप प्रेशियस नॉलेज आहे ते फार कमी लोकांना माहीत असतं शासनाच्या बाहेर, की कुठं काय प्रोजेक्ट होणार आहे किंवा कुठं काय सुविधा उपलब्ध आहे. म्हणजे मी माझ्या इंडस्ट्रीचं लोकेशन काय ठेवायचं किंवा मी कुठल्या भागामध्ये डेव्हलपमेंट करायची. तर ते एक आम्ही त्याचा एक विचार सुरू आहे की ते इन्फॉर्मेशन पब्लिक डोमेनमध्ये कशी टाकता येणार. याशिवाय मी सांगितलं की ह्या सगळ्या वातावरणाचा वापर करून TCS, सह्याद्री, MIT याच्यासारखे जे आपल्यासोबत काम करणारे, सातत्याने काम करणाऱ्या मोठ्या मोठ्या संस्था आहेत, त्यांना सोबत घेऊन आणि स्थानिक उद्योजक आणि स्थानिक विद्यार्थी आणि एंटरप्रेन्योर स्टार्टअपची मुलं या सर्वांना घेऊन एक दिशा देणे आणि त्याला एक पद्धतीचं मेंटरिंग करणे, हा पण एक महत्त्वाचा एक ट्रॅक आमचा कामाचा राहणार आहे. आणि कुंभमध्ये इतके वेगळे वेगळे अनुभव असतात. म्हणजे त्याच्यात मग नदी आणि पर्यावरणशी संबंधित आहे, क्राऊड कंट्रोलशी संबंधित आहे, ट्रान्सपोर्टेशनशी संबंधित आहे. सगळ्या पद्धतीचे सेक्टर्स ओपन अप होतात आणि एक वेगळा सँडबॉक्स किंवा टेस्ट बेड आपल्याला मिळतो.
सर, तुमची विजन इज इन्क्रेडिबल आणि त्याच्यामुळे आमचे जे नाशिकचे आणि महाराष्ट्र रिजनचे जे स्टार्टअप्स इनोव्हेटर्स आहे, दे आर व्हेरी एक्सायटेड टू वर्क विथ यू अँड वर्क विथ द सिटी टू इम्प्लिमेंट ऑल दिस टेक्नॉलॉजीज. तुम्ही जे आता त्याच्याबद्दल बोलले, आणि दे ऑल हॅव ऑलरेडी जॉईन्ड अवर मिशन टू हॅव अ ग्रेट कुंभ ऑफ 2026-2027. We has implemented a very successful Kumbh in 2015, and again you will be here with us for implementing the next upcoming Kumbh. So it's really great, and we're very proud of that, that you will be there. Now we have a lot of students, aspiring students here in Nashik, who wants to pursue higher education in UPSC, MPSC, so on and so forth. And they always see people like you as a role model. So the question on that front is, what does it takes to crack the code to pass the exam? What are the success factors? And what is your advice for our students who wants to live the life successfully on the educational and career front?
I think students should see where their aptitude lies, what are their likings. Do they want to go for public service? If yes, great, UPSC is a great option. And then you have to think in a very professional and unbiased and detached manner, because the seats are limited. So what should be my optional subject? How should I study? Obviously goes without saying that hard work is the key.
Yeah.
But only hard work is not sufficient. You have to plan very strategically, systematically. And
Yeah.
there are enough material available on the internet and good books and some good coaching centers as well. So I think if you plan it right, you can crack the exam. Having said that, if your liking is in something else, then I think you should not come, because it's you should listen to your heart in this case. I think
Nicely
private
said.
sector is also having very good opportunities. India is growing very fast. I remember working in the digital health mission, and 3 or 4 companies I worked with now are unicorns. So it's good to lead a company of say 8,000 crore rupees,
Absolutely.
So I also encourage students at the same time, if your heart lies in entrepreneurship, innovation, business, anything, please go wholeheartedly for it. There is nothing like this is good and this is bad. Everything is good. And one line I would like to say, that let's be a part of a very important part of India's growth story.
Absolutely. So, what we learn as for our students is have a passion for what you want to do in life, listen to your heart, and then have this dream, dare, and deliver whatever you decide to do on the career front, whether it's with the UPSC, MPSC, supporting the public, or going into private corporate life, or going abroad. But these are the things you need to follow. So, sir, very nicely covered.
Thank you.
Again, we look forward to working with you. Every citizen of Nashik look forward to working with you to have a very successful Kumbh and also the successful growth of Nashik, and also with so much technology, so much, and the planning happening so much in advance, so well organized. We're very proud of it. We wish you luck. We wish luck to all of us because we are all part of Nashik. Thank you again for your time, and thank you so very much. Jai Hind, Jai Maharashtra.
And thanks for this
Thank you.
opportunity. Thank you.
Thank you.